Yo, 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 yo. What's up, y'all? Tell Like It Is TV, man. Let's talk about it, man. So let's talk about the Maui fires, man. It's crazy what happened out there in that town, out there on the island. Is it the island of Maui? Maui or whatever that's called. But anyway, man, it's been alleged, man, that it's been a lot of people, man, that died. The news is not really being real 100% about the casualties that happened with this situation. For those that don't know, it was a hurricane coming, and this hurricane somehow turned into smoke. People seen smoke, dark smoke, and then people started evacuating because it was a a serious blaze that was just ripping the land, the town of this town. You know what I mean? What's funny about this is that allegedly the natives there, you know what I mean, who have own property there, they've been trying to get these people to sell this piece of land for some time. Okay. One of these other videos that's out here on TikTok and all that was saying how the state of Hawaii was wanted to set up smart cities, and how these kind of storms and stuff like that could be by climate change. Climate change is what caused this storm to go from a hurricane to a blaze of fire. And on these particular properties, on this particular island and around these particular islands, a lot of these people own a lot of property there, and those natives out there in Hawaii are holding strong. And you're dealing with companies like BlackRock BlackRock, Vanguard, and all these billionaires and millionaires, celebrities and stuff like that, and politicians. You're dealing with people that's very, very, very funny style, man. They move very funny style with the way they want to go into technology and build these smart cities and stuff like that. It's just absolutely ridiculous. But I want y'all to hear how the government allegedly just pretty much stole the land from these people, okay? Allegedly, okay? So listen to this. Now, these are people that did not want to come off the land, okay? They did not want to, you can't buy us. Oh, no, we're not doing that, you know what I'm saying? But let's get into it.
About preserving Lahaina moving forward.
I'm already thinking about ways for the state to acquire that land so that we can put it into workforce housing.
Okay? So we can put it into workforce housing, okay? So that means they coming through to own the land, okay? This is no different from, America when the ancient Americans, the Indians, were, getting pillaged and shit like that. Or you think of recent stuff like Tulsa, Oklahoma with the Rosewood, and, all the tragedies where, the state or government have came through and completely obliterated a certain area so they can come through and grab up pieces of land. They done the same thing when it came to the riots, allegedly, in 2020. A lot of opportunity zones for ancient Americans and others at the end of the day to have opportunities to be able to create businesses and stuff like that. And in these particular riots that were happening, these were destroying the opportunity zones, okay? It was all to destroy all these properties, because once the property's destroyed, the owner and them ain't got the insurance like that to be covering none of that shit. These people ain't got the insurance and shit like that to be trying to cover the shit. So, that's a way for the state to come through and snatch that up and then, give it to their buddies at the end of the day for the low. You know what I mean? But anyway, let's let it keep going.
Back into families, or to make it open spaces in perpetuity as a memorial to people who were lost. We want.
Okay, now some can say, with these wicked people that's all around this island, that this could have been some form of sacrifice at the end of the day, because what's being alleged is that a lot of people got messed up in the situation. You know what I mean? So
this to be something that we remember after the pain passes.
All right. So that's that. All right. So here's Joe Biden. Okay. Joe Biden, we're laser focused. Okay. That could be a shot right there. But anyway, on getting aid to survivors, including critical needs assistance, a one-time payment per household, offering relief during an unimaginable difficult time. We have staff on the ground dedicated to helping survivors navigate the registration process. Now let me get this clear. Why would a motherfucker need to fucking registrate anything? What y'all gonna be up there asking motherfuckers for their IDs and shit like that? You know what I mean? Yeah, man, let me see your green card. Let me see this, let me see that. And here's this one-time payment. I know you just lost valuable shit in your crib and valuable stuff that you can never get back, pictures and all kind of stuff that you can never get back. And the president gonna offer y'all motherfucking $700. Now, according to this tweet, over 2,700 structures were destroyed on this island, valued at approximately $5.6 billion. Meanwhile, President Joe Biden, with $115 billion sent to Ukraine, offers just $1.9 million. That shit is a slap in the face. I mean, if y'all can't wake up now, I mean, come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. You know what I mean? Like, bro, this is ridiculous. This man has sent way more than $115 billion. I don't know why people keep trying to not really do the math on all the money that this man sent. You know what I mean? This man has sent probably almost a fucking $1 trillion at this point. At least 500 billion. I mean, this man has been working on a lot of money being sent to the goddamn Ukraine in a war that we don't have nothing to do with. That's backyard gang banging. That's territory gang banging over there with Russia and you know what I mean? It ain't none of our business as far as Americans. We have a lot of problems in America that we need to solve and we need to, that we need to take care of here. You know what I mean? Homelessness on the streets, motherfuckers, you know what I mean? People motherfucking strung out, just crashing out, y'all. Just absolutely crashing out. Mental health, you know what I'm saying? It's serious in America. It's a lot of things going on, you know what I'm saying? A lot of things going on that the money and stuff like that can be used for, better paying wage jobs, paying people more, lowering the fucking cost of going to the goddamn grocery store, going to the putting gas in your car, your tax, getting taxed. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking tax cuts, motherfucking your property tax, your water bill, electric bill, all that shit is sky high right now. You know what I'm saying? A motherfucker could be in a studio apartment and be charging top dollar for that shit, low key. It's ridiculous. You know what I mean? Ridiculous, man. You know what I mean? But here's the Simpsons predicting what some are alleging was a DEW. Okay? Now you see how that shit is wiping shit out? You know what I mean? All right. So it looks familiar, huh? Looks very familiar when you see the pictures of what happened on that island and what it looks like now. You see what I'm saying? So this is kind of crazy. But anyway, the part of Hawaii that got destroyed by the wildfires was a prime land next to the luxury damn, I can't even get the word out. Mega mansions, my bad. How the hell the fire knew to avoid the part of the island where these celebrities have their multi-million-dollar houses? It's very interesting, you know what I'm saying? That's all we're going to say about that. Very interesting. Now, here it is.
Clue. But Maui, we out. Maui strong. Donation on donations. If you guys don't know, the government withholding every single one of our donations because we are not a part of FEMA and Red Cross.
See that? See that? See how crazy that is? See how crazy that is? People have went out their way to help out and do what they can. And the government, because you ain't a part of, you ain't gang at the end of the day. We don't give a fuck about that. You know what I'm saying? Man, fuck them people. You know what I mean? If it ain't coming from us, we ain't fucking with it. You know what I mean?
So none of this is eligible for giving out. Tell me why. I have no freaking clue. But Maui, we out here. Lahaina, we trying to help you guys, bro, but they not letting us. But we're gonna keep pumping. All this stuff gonna get there, bro. 5 containers are behind the Ritz. Carlton, if you can get there and you really need the stuff, crack that lock. That's for you guys. That's for you guys. Spread the word. Lahaina behind the Ritz, 5 containers full of stuff.
All right.
Maui strong.
So there are a bunch of reports. I am talking to people on the phone, messages, videos out there that are stating that FEMA and the Red Cross are refusing you guys' donations. Calm down. They are sending donations back. They are refusing to let donations in.
Those
Now that's
puny
crazy.
little ants.
Now that's crazy that they're actually doing stuff like this. Now check this out. Now this is what it looked like early in the day, you know, when the hurricane and stuff like that was coming, I guess.
Oh no. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Look behind us. Look behind us.
Go drive down the bypass for a minute and just see how far we go and just see what happens. And then we can just come back up and turn around. Because it's just an open highway at this point.
Now, was that a red sun? Hold up. Is that sun red or is it just the fucking, you know, the you know what I mean? It is what it is, man. But like I told y'all, allegedly, you know, this could have been some form of, you know, when you're dealing around a lot of these people at the end of the day, this possibly could have been some form of, you know what I mean, get down and lay down right here. Oh, y'all not trying to come up off that property? All right, we're going to give y'all these niggas getting one last warning. Other than that, we tired of playing nice. We coming to take your shit, you know what I'm saying? And we going to see what happens, man. I'm not going to say that they're going to get away with that shit, but we going to see what happens, you know what I mean?
Pass for a minute and just see how far we go and just see what happens. And then we can just come back up and turn around. Because it's just an open highway at this point.
All right. So, you know, that's just kind of crazy, man, on what's going on out there. It's very unfortunate.
Like a bomb and fire went off. It does appear like a bomb and fire went off. All of those buildings virtually are going to have to be rebuilt. It will be a new Lahaina in its own image, its own values. It's going to be billions of dollars. We are so coordinated with state, county, and federal support that it took less than a quarter of a day, 6 hours, to get the approval from the president to bring those resources in. This was, of course, a shock to see a hurricane and its winds. I think that we're seeing this for the first time in many different parts of the world. I've been contacted by several governors across the country to share their experiences in a time where global warming is combined with strengthening.
So let's just go over a few of the red flags that he said. Very coordinated. Bomb and fire went off.
Okay. I'm telling y'all, man, This is wild. You know what I mean? This shit is crazy, man.
All we will need to rebuild is billions of dollars in its own likeness and own image with its own values. What does that even mean?
That means those natives that own that land, they pretty much about to take their shit, okay? Allegedly, you know what I mean? And then they're gonna put whatever wicked ass shit that they wanna, whatchamacall, or, you know, pretty much kind of brag about the sacrifice that they had to make to be able to get what they wanted at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? In a nutshell, you know what I mean? Allegedly.
And it's so coordinated with state, county, and federal support that within less than 6 hours, they got approval from the president to bring resources. Hurricane.
Now think about that. People around the fucking America is fucked up in the game. This nigga Biden can't put anything into bill to help the American people out, whether these taxes, whether it's your fucking light bill, you know, just bills. You know what I'm saying? This whole ass nigga can't motherfucking give us some shit we need so it could be beneficial for us in the everyday life. But when it comes down to some shit that they want to do and that they want planned and that they have planned, the nigga can make it happen in no time. When it come down to the Ukraine, this man ain't a check. This man ain't ready to write. But he gonna get the people that lost homes, valuable things, and these people might lose their land, most important. He gonna disrespect them by giving them $700 and they gotta register too. Unbelievable, man.
Type winds that just happened to be the same time as the bomb-like fire. Governors calling to share their experience. So we start the press conference out with bombs and explosions, then set up how we're going to get some smart cities in Hawaii, and then we end it with 2030 propaganda of global warming. Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's unbelievable, man.
Your status.
Unbelievable.
Here from the phone.
And, you know, y'all can go to my Twitter.
Peaceful arena into a warfighting domain. They have weaponized space through killer satellites, directed energy weapons, and more in an effort to exploit our systems and chip away at our military advantage.
Directed energy weapons, also known as DEWs, are weapons that deploy a high...
All right, now I ain't gonna play that on because we on YouTube, y'all, so we gotta kind of keep it PG. But that is the government official saying that they do have these kind of things going on. You know what I mean? Or that they, you know, whether or not, I'm not saying they used it on the people, y'all. Hold up, YouTube, before you come out here and start crying and shit. You know what I'm saying? But we know that these things do exist. You know what I mean? So for people that can be skeptical about the whole situation, you know, they have every right. But let's hear